Hey there, Aquarius. Welcome or welcome back to Stars Aligned Oracle YouTube channel, Lucky Stars Community. Cat Star here with your 3 quick cards a weekend energy check-in for February 24th and 25th. As a reminder, my readings are for entertainment and are general in nature. They may or may not resonate for everybody, so please do take what is for you and leave what isn't for those of you liking and sharing the videos. Thank you so much. It does help others to be able to see these messages that might not otherwise. Also want to give a huge shout out to all of the new and returning viewers and subscribers and to the channel members. Thank you all so much for being here. I truly appreciate each and every one of you. All right, well, happy weekend. This is the last weekend in February. All freaking ready. I can't believe it. Also, yesterday was the last Friday in February, so I did, we talked about that a little bit in the money career reading. I'll link that at the end of the video, but I just can't believe time is moving so quickly. So we're going to go ahead and see, wow, what these 3 quick cards need you to know for the weekend here, Aquarius. The first one that you have is flower power. It says spend time with flowers and flower essences to increase your personal healing power. So some of you this weekend are going to be going on a bit of a healing journey. Some of you might be out in my little corner of the world. It's been very sunny. It hasn't really been super warm, but it also hasn't been cold. So out and about doing lots of fun things. For some of you, you might be out kind of walking a trail or out in, I don't know, I'm seeing lavender fields. So they have lavender festivals. At least they do in our area or my area, so they might in yours as well. Some of you might be just out and about really with the flowers in one way or another. It's kind of early, it seems like, for flowers to be blooming, but it just depends on where you are, kind of nature in your area. But getting out and about really is going to create a bit of healing, a bit of rejuvenation within you this week, okay, or this weekend, okay? So get out of the house. Enjoy the sunlight if you have that. Enjoy the fresh air. Enjoy other people's company, whatever it may be. But really and for others of you, there with the flower essences, some of you might actually be using essential oils this weekend or taking a class this weekend with essential oils that is really going to be beneficial for you. So allow yourself to get that understanding, that knowledge, that knowing, whether it is with essence or with flower essences, with essential oils, right? So, like, again, some of you are taking a class that will include, or even I'm seeing candles. So some of you might even be making candles this weekend, but there's a knowledge that's coming through for you this weekend. Let that come through and use what you're learning, herbs or flowers or essential oils or whatever it may be, to be or allow for a healing of sorts within you, because that is what it is coming through for, okay? This weekend, there's a lot of knowledge coming through. Now, you also have inner knowing coming through here. So this is coming through with an energy of really kind of becoming your own, a master of your own, okay? That there's a saying that's coming, the puppet to none master of one. I don't know if that makes sense, but that's what's coming through. I don't know if that's a saying or not, but puppet to none master of one, or master of one. Yeah, you're mastering yourself. You have this inner knowing that is growing, building within you. Some of that is because of the knowledge that you're gaining. You're starting to feel more into yourself or feeling more like yourself. But there's an inner knowing that is shining through this weekend, Aquarius, that some of you, it's almost like you know exactly where to go and what to do over the next couple of days. It's like there's just this knowing, like maybe you don't even have anything at all planned this weekend, and there's just this knowing that getting out in nature or taking a hike or getting by water or going to even a zoo maybe, or whatever it may be, the like each step is like, it's, you just know. It's like you wake up in the morning, potentially this morning, Saturday morning, and it's like you just feel these urges or these nudges and you follow them, and it creates this energy of really becoming or opening up to, or being opened up to a kind of a new understanding, new knowledge, new experiences that you hadn't even considered prior to this. Okay. There's just this energy of being your own, the master of one just keeps coming through. Puppet to none, master of one. I don't know. Maybe that means something to some of you, but there's that inner knowing. There's that energy of really, for some of you being in an inspired state, for others of you being in a creative state, for many of you an inspired creative state, right? Again, could have to do with flowers, could have to do with essential oils, could have to do with candles, just creating something, okay? It could have to do with herbs, taking classes, but there's knowledge coming through, and you have the steps are being downloaded, or the next step, or your next adventure for the weekend. It's like I said, it's like you wake up in the morning, this morning, Saturday morning. I'm hopefully going to get this out fairly early. And it's like you just have this knowing, or this nudge, like maybe to go to breakfast, or maybe to go to a flea market, or maybe to go to coffee, or maybe to call a friend or something. And one leads to the next, to the next, to the next. And before you know it, you're like having these adventures, or you're having these experiences, or you're gaining new knowledge that you wouldn't have even expected, or you couldn't even plan for, right? It's like none of it is planned, and it all just fits together and works perfectly. And each next piece comes together as you are mastering yourself. It's as if you're moving into this energy with this healing, with this power, with this personal energy coming through, that you're becoming that master of one, that master of you this weekend, Aquarius. And it takes that, right, when we have those knowings, when we have those nudges, when we receive those steps, or we receive that kind of insight, or those downloads, we do have to follow them. We do have to trust enough to follow. And so that takes that energy, that feeling of being inspired enough and open enough to be able to do that and to follow through. And that's what feels like is coming through for you this weekend, Aquarius. And with that, you also have the Eight of Pentacles. And with that Eight of Pentacles energy, there's an energy, or a feeling of really being invested in yourself this weekend, okay? Or investing in yourself, being open to really allowing for kind of almost self-indulgence, almost self-care, really being in this place of almost being committed to follow the steps. I don't know why that's coming through, Aquarius, but being committed to following the steps, and having this energy of being, for some of you, there's again, this just corroborates or confirms again on another step, this energy of having a bit of knowledge, or gaining some education or skill development over the weekend, that really creates this energy of being invested in self, or willing to do the hard work, or commit to this, either an adventure, or a new step, or new understandings, new knowings, that takes you a little bit deeper into yourself. That doesn't mean that other people won't be involved, because it does feel like you're not doing this journey alone, but you are going to be embarking on a journey this weekend, Aquarius, that is going to open some new doors for you, some new understanding, some new adventures, and a lot of new knowledge that really moves you into a new area, a new space that maybe you weren't even thinking. It's almost as if some of you have never ever been interested in making candles, or in flowers, or herbs, or essential oil, whatever it is, right? And it's like you wake up Saturday morning, or this morning, and you're like, oh, I just have this, or maybe you don't like to go to breakfast, or maybe you don't, whatever it may be, like to go to flea markets generally, or that kind of stuff doesn't interest you. And then you wake up and you're like, oh, okay, I'm really interested in doing this. I feel inspired. I feel this creative energy. I feel like doing something different. I feel like going out and seeking new knowledge, or having this adventure, or being on a new journey. And that is what is coming through for you this weekend. And it's like it's like that knowing. You wake up and you're like, okay, no plans, but hey, I feel like doing this, and I feel like doing that. And maybe I'll call a girlfriend or a guy friend, or maybe I'll, include this person, or maybe I'll go by myself, or maybe, whatever it may be specifically for you. But just like you're embarking on a new journey. also that energy of master of one, puppet to nun, master of one. I don't know if that's just coming through, if that's something that is a saying. I don't know. At first it felt like it was, but that is what is coming through. It's like you're making your own rules this weekend, but you're not planning anything. You're going kind of by the seat of your pants. You're on a space of just whatever next step shows up, whatever next thing shows up, you're just going with the flow, and it's very beautiful. And it's going to open up or allow for a lot to unfold for you this weekend, and you're going to have some new knowledge, some new understandings within this learning or this adventure or this journey that you're going on, Aquarius. Just be open and go with it and see where the tide or where the time, where the next kind of knowing takes you, and you're going to be on a path to increasing not only your healing power, but your energy of trust and your energy of adventure, your acknowledge, your experience that's going to take you into a new kind of the next step, right? Moving into the week. It's just the next step, the next step, the next step. Okay, that's gorgeous. I do intend this resonated with you and for you. If it did, please do hit the like button right down there and the bell icon so you're notified every time I upload new readings. It is free for you to subscribe to the YouTube channel, and it does support the Lucky Stars community in growing and thriving. As always, I do wish you lots of hope, lots of joy, and lots of love with all of your current and future endeavors. I'll see you in the next reading.